Back to the Future, Debra, Kroon.
That was pretty good.
I know it was.
Happy to get those in.
Come on, Laura. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with us, and I'm loving that we're getting to implement some Zoom technology here to see how this works out. But I want you to come back with me, all of you, to the fall of 2011, Pendleton, Oregon. It was the fall conference for District 9, and a group of us were sitting together to create a new Toastmaster club out of whole cloth. To me, it was a dream team. Dan Klaus, John Klingel, Tom Durant, Doug Partlow, Dale Mundell, Kathy Simons, and myself. We were the core charter members of this club, Audible Experience. We had an idea for an advanced club where one could level up our skills, enjoy deeper, robust, full evaluations, practice and deliver longer speeches and presentations, and to be of assistance to our greater district in their speech contests, their trainings, whatever need they might have. I remember at that conference that Pat Johnson, immediate past president of Toastmasters International, was at our conference. She walked by our table as we were sitting there planning what our next steps were, and I jokingly said to her, "Pat, you want to be a charter member of our new club, Audible Experience?" She stopped, and what she said next froze me in my tracks. It also stung a little bit. She said, "No, I won't be a member of your club. I wouldn't be able to attend your club. I live in Canada, and I want your club to get off to a great start. And if I joined your club, I'd be just a paper member, and I want you to be successful." What she said that day still resonates with me even today. And admittedly, I just saw her in Denver. She still scares me a little bit. But she was right. We have to be thoughtful and deliberate about building our memberships, because paper members do no one any good. You may notice out of that dream team that I listed, only two of us are still standing here today, Kathy and moi. John has since died, and sadly the others have dropped out of Toastmasters. Now, I won't go into the plethora of details that led to the fruition of this club. There was many, many hours of meeting and brainstorming and coming together and creating to get this club together. I will say that for all of those years, we enjoyed the hospitality of Providence Regional and now Astoria Hospital. They never once charged us for using their rooms. They always welcomed us, even with their Murphy Auditorium. We always had great hospitality with them. However, we also recognize the limitations that that location has created for us over the years. Visibility. When you talk about a room with a view, it wasn't that room. There was no view. Wi-Fi connection and reception was very limited. You were really down in a cave. And the random, uninformed, unexplained closings that we sometimes found ourselves with. We'd go down to get into our room and find out the cafeteria was closed that day. But they worked with us on that. But those became increasingly frequent, those opportunities, not opportunities, but those challenges of finding ourselves struggling to have our meeting location. And again, no nice room view to draw people in that may be passing by. I think we could put a sign out, but it would take breadcrumbs and trails and maybe balloons to get people down to where we were located. And recently, the need to update our technology capabilities became very clear with the advent of pathways. We've been doing really great. Mark has been a champion for us with bringing us into the technology with his data display and his computer, and always willing to show up with his video camera. But we needed to also be able to connect to the internet. Our group has tossed around the idea of relocating for years, but no one seriously pursued the task because we all had other things to do, and actually it's really kind of hard to find a meeting location for a Toastmasters club if you've ever had to relocate. Raymond knows this, we've been doing that for years, for months now down in the Yakima Nation. Our club conducted a Moments of Truth in June. Robert led this with pre-interviews with many of the members. We did Q&As, assessing our members' goals, what we needed, and one of the main results out of that was we needed a tech-friendly location that was prominent for us to integrate pathways. Working with Robert, Mike, and Mark, I reached out to my home club in Trust, Community Services, and just like that, it happened. It fell into place. I spoke to Tom Galkey. He said, sure, not a problem. You guys can meet here. I'll hook you all up. You'll get it all. Here's the key. Just like that. Here we are today, 8 years down the road from when that club chartered, remembering ourselves. And while this has been a team effort, it's also been kind of a weird one because, as I said before, members changed. Lloyd was a chartered member of this club. He's visiting us today. Carmen and Mark are charter members of this club. They're still with us here today. And I want to thank Kathy for shouldering on with me all these years with this club. But the thing that hasn't changed for this club, and it's the one true thing, each member valued and continues to value this club because they know and recognize it offers something a wee bit different than we can find in our home clubs. Experienced Toastmasters ready to suit up and show up to create a solid meeting once a month. I want to thank you all that have been on this journey with me and to continue with this unique club. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining us and staying with us and helping keep this vision going. And now I encourage you to go back to your home clubs, spread the good news of Audible Experience, and let's grow this club. Mr. Toastmaster.